This week has been crazy, and the representation of the Tower is exactly that. Everybody has been all over the place for the last few weeks, and we're just coming off the back of the Taurus full moon, and it was a lot. So if you were feeling emotional or angry or excited, it's okay. Everybody was in the same boat. It just shows here people were kind of feeling as though they had to do the right thing or stand up for themselves and do what was right for them, and it's been coming out and across in all different ways. So don't feel like you were the only one that was going crazy, because you weren't. It just shows here a lot of you have felt really disappointed and really kind of fed up with things, and you've been down in the dumps due to this energy. Know that it's getting better now. We're moving through this cycle, and although we're heading into Mercury retrograde, I do feel like the choices and decisions people have made over their Taurus full moon have really kind of propelled us into a better space, ready for retrograde. Anybody that's going to come back that we don't want, we are not opening that door to them, and it's because of the force of the Taurus full moon. As you know, Tauruses can be quite stubborn, so that energy is not a bad one when we're changing our lives and doing things differently. It does kind of influence us to stand our ground, you know, not allow people to take advantage in all different ways. If you want some more details on any of the astrology events that are up and coming, if you go onto the Astro app and look at astrological events, you will see that there's information that will explain how it's going to affect your sign, how it's going to affect your person's sign, and you can kind of work out what's coming or why you feel the way you do, or if your person's been a little bit off, it will help you with that as well. Now, all of that information on there can help you navigate things through, but know that you're going to be okay. Okay, so we have the hope card showing there, which means that things are going to get better, things are going to settle down, which is good to see, and you'll be back in a place where you're feeling kind of stable. Now, you still might have some choices to make here, but they'll be easier to make. It's a calmer energy, a more harmonious energy. So that looks good. I feel as though a lot of you have been feeling a little bit lonely and kind of having to soul search, go within, and just take a look at, you know, what's going to serve you, what's going to be good for you. So that's again your personal journey spiritually, that can relate to your person or other people in your lives, but also it's a time to kind of go within, and that's what we've got now for the next 5 weeks. You're going to be feeling like you need to get rid of some things and then put work into other areas of your life. So you'll kind of choose what is worthy of your time. Okay, so lots of 8s. When we've got all of the 8s, it means that there's change coming. Usually it's positive, big changes, but it can also be quite unnerving and unsettling because it's new territory for a lot of you and it's kind of moving out of your comfort zone. But I can assure you that off the back of the changes you've made, a lot of you will kind of be getting the offers in, whether it's work-wise, whether it's socializing, whether it's romantically, getting the offers in that you've been waiting on. There's people here wanting to work with you in a team. There's people that could be your partner wanting to be a stronger team. That could be your work people wanting to. Could be your family life. So it looks good, and that's the kind of energy that we're wanting to see. However, I do keep seeing here that there's going to be the past coming back, which will be Mercury retrograde, steering the wheel with that one. And again, they'll be coming in fast, but they usually also leave fast when it comes to retrograde. A lot of the people that come back around are not meant to be around. So just remember that. And it just shows here you walked away from some things for a reason. Do not put yourself back through the same cycle of anxiety, worry, concern, you know, uncertainty. Make sure you don't end up in this spot. Again, you can use the Astro app to take a look at the interpretations for when these sorts of cards come up, and whether you'll be feeling those sorts of energies around the different astrological events. So do kind of take the time to spend some energy on friends and solidifying some really good relationships in your life in the next few weeks, but be aware that there'll be things coming back to test you, to ensure that you are ready for this new path, you're ready for this new journey, because it's going to be great. You know, you're being acknowledged there for the good choices that you're making, and I feel as though with that, it's definitely putting you on a spiritual path that you need to kind of embrace.